Hello everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we made the decision to come down to the Underdark. You can see some parts of it in all of its glory out here, but right now we have found this wizard's tower. Had a nightmare of a time trying to get past these kind of automatic guards because they have tough, which means we have to do at least 10 HP to them in one hit in order for them to take any damage. And we can see through here that there is another one there. Now, we go into turn-based mode. We get seen. Let's come out of turn-based mode, and Shadowheart can... I'm going to need more space on this hotbar, aren't I? You have to rejig some of this later. But Blessing of the Trickster, advantage on stealth checks.
Time for a boost.
For Astarion.
Trust no one.
And now while we're stealthing... No, we still get seen.
On tippy toes.
Really? Apparently, they just see you. Do they have true sight or something? No, they're just not creatures that perceive. Alright then, let's come and pick this door.
Let's crack it open.
DC 15. No biggie, just a 33. Oh god, oh god. Close the door. Okay, if we're going to do that,
Let's get on with it.
we want everybody to be out of sight of what's going on in this room. In fact, let's separate everybody.
Darling. Neither seen nor heard.
So we have one on each side. But I don't know where we are best served trying to attack them.
Very, very quiet.
Trying to get line of sight on them while they don't have line of sight on us seems very tricky.
From the shadows.
Did we even fire then? Oh no, we probably didn't sneak attack because we were immediately seen before getting the attack off.
Easy.
There's 10.
Like a wraith.
Alright, we can do this.
They won't see me come. On the hunt.
Alright, it's going to be tricky. But
To die.
I have nothing if not patience.
Let's keep to the shadows.
How did we get that first one off?
Surprise.
Alright, they have 1 HP left because of course they do.
Won't know what bit 'em. Time for
We
discretion.
didn't do enough damage to them on that attack to get past their sturdy ability. Or property.
Let's give someone a surprise.
Alright, that one's down.
To the shadows.
That gives us far more flexibility getting around here, and that is not looking this direction, so... I take it back. It is looking this direction. Well, it's only lost HP. Can we finesse somewhere we can stand to get sneak attack? 13 damage is solid. Bonus action hide.
What's next, I wonder?
End a full round of turns. Back to Astarion. The environment didn't do anything.
Blade close.
9 HP. 0 on Sturdy.
Just like
Cycle through a round of turns. Let the environment go again.
hello, you. Yes.
Do you really have 17 HP? You do kind of, but you're actually destroyed for right now, so things are okay. So now we can start getting a decent look. Broken machinery, alchemical solution of potion of lightning resistance. Incredibly interesting. Elixir of bloodlust. Drink to enter a bloodlust. Once per turn, when you kill a foe, you gain 5 temporary hit points and an additional action. Oh, once per turn, you get the additional action, but still, that seems really, really good. You can't stack additional turns up over and over and over again, but still good fun. A dusty book. Can I read the dusty book? The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Aeneas, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Through the book, though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There is a light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest so that one can survive.
I'm not normally one for literature, but there's something there.
Door.
A chest. I can feel its magic.
Can you, Lucy? But it's a mundane chest of the mundane. Doesn't do anything. How intriguing. How heavy is it? Not so heavy that Shadowheart can't do her classic trick of picking up entire chests.
Light on my feet.
A scroll of mage armor is welcome. Door, thank you. What about the opposing side of this building?
Here we go.
Barrels. More broken machinery. Potion, elixir of poison resistance. 2 potions of healing. And a broken balcony. Looks like we can hop down here to that floor below us. Or possibly all the way down if we wish to. Is this the back? Oh, there's a back balcony. So, would we like to go down 1 floor or 2? Granite bench. And a garden. Right, how do we want to approach this is a great question. Because what we can do
Direct me.
is we could go skydiving.
No one stopped me yet.
Why are we not jumping off this building? Alright, if you guys aren't going to do it promptly, we'll go into turn-based mode and do it. You have a problem with heights? You are under the effect of a Featherfall spell. Why won't you jump off this ledge? Is it a distance thing? Cannot reach. I don't understand why you won't jump. It's not how I was expecting Featherfall to go, to be honest. Cannot reach. Cannot reach. Can anybody else reach?
I applaud your taste.
They won't do it.
No
Lucy.
one back home will ever believe this.
Lucy,
What to do?
will you get out of the way and then see if anybody else will jump? I'm so baffled. We have Featherfall. Rate of descent is slowed, granting immunity to falling damage. And I can jump. What is going on?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Gale, you are showing the Featherfall symbol. I assume that's what that is, right? You'll jump there. Fine.
What's next?
You all have Featherfall, and yet none of you can make this jump, huh? I'm mad about it.
Don't touch me.
What if you cunning action dash? And then main action jump. I can't do that because
Time to wait.
jump is an action.
Yes.
Jump is a bonus action. So let the environment go. We now have 6 turns of Featherfall. Main action dash. Then jump. But you can see him bend his knees as if he's thinking about doing it. And then he doesn't do it. And I don't understand why.
Lost in thought.
My faith will guide me.
Will it guide you off a building if I tell you to jump? Alright then. Everybody back together.
Moving.
Running over to here. Back to turn-based. Will you jump down here now? It's about the same thing.
These things have stayed interesting.
It's not how I wanted it to go. But we are immune to the fall damage, so...
Water deep. Watch your back.
I don't know why Gale's jump icon is different than everybody else's.
No time for dally.
Everybody quick before
What's that?
Featherfall runs out. We were so close. A hole.
No chance I'll fit through that.
Something for druids and familiars to go through, I guess. But here we are in a garden. Obviously we go around and get all the stuff. And this is Susa. While in the range of Susa,
There's something about these flowers.
Chill runs through you. Your magic, the fire that burns within, is fading.
try to cast a simple cantrip. What is this like super loud whooshing noise?
Your fingers sparks, but your spells fail again and again, consumed by the Susa flower.
You look drained, and I know it wasn't me. Is the plant bothering you?
It's the flower.
Might I suggest getting it back? I don't travel with you for your personality. It took your power and your sense of humor. How wretched.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Let's finish up here quickly. The sooner we can get your magic back, the safer we'll be. Until then, try not to die.
Right, let me away from this
Got to keep moving.
incredibly loud plant. Sorry about that. Shadowheart,
A long way to go still.
in your inventory, you have a chest of the mundane. But now it has Scroll of Protection from Evil and Good, Maestra's Grace, Boots of Featherfall, Scroll of Mage Armor, a gold ingot, and a Hearthlight Bomb. Bathe a nearby area in light, illuminates for 30 feet. Interesting.
I'll grab that.
I'll grab the other mushrooms. Oh, survival. Can we steal a shovel from somebody?
Can't give up now.
My faith protects me.
We've struck gold. Balsam, acorn truffle, scroll of animate dead.
No time to waste.
So, those Susa blooms are there if we need them. However, for our quest log, we need Susa bark, don't we? I think there's a quest that says, oh, finish the masterwork weapon, find a Susa tree. So, here these are Susa flowers, not Susa bark. Fine.
Worth grabbing.
Oh, a blue cap. Although, we should check. If we collect a Susa bloom, can it be used as a crafting component? Where is alchemy? I'm guessing not. If it didn't give us a recipe. Okay. In that case, throw that away. And then let's see if there's anything else for us
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
around
times.
here.
With haste.
Blue
Maybe I need
caps.
more pockets.
And a whole bunch of water. So probably not. Let's see what we can do approaching this thing from the ground up. Astarion,
Someone there? A crooked touch.
get to work. Easy stuff. bunch of
Into my pocket.
shiny rocks. There's the other end of that hole that we saw. Stuff for crafting. Night Light Frond. Dragon Egg Mushroom. Treatise on the anti-magic properties of Susa Tree flowers. The anti-magic properties of the Susa Tree flowers by L. de Hurst. For those knowing about Susa trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough even to those unattuned to the weave can feel it, but also, and most interestingly, to those that live in the above world, the way to its roots, bark and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumours of such items are rare but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics nor by any other reputable scholar. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise I will endeavour to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties and that use the magical absorption of Susa Tree flowers as a power source. Lines have been drawn on the following pages as if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the book is blank. So, these withered petals are around a power generator, and there are Susa plants outside. Simple enough deduction to make. Can I destroy these things for more gems? They have HP, as long as they don't explode. Purple fluorite shard. Okay, so that's not crafting, but just selling, I assume. Grab all of that, though. And those. Leave the rotten fruit. There's another staircase below us there. A gilded chest. Uncovered mysteries. Detect thoughts level 2 divination spell. That is a great thing to have just available to us all the time. Much like Speak with the Dead is, except Lucy is much more involved in active conversations, so
How delicious.
give that to Lucy.
Let's get going.
We can start wearing it. Where is it? There. And Shadowheart, are you wearing a necklace?
Afford to stay idle.
Restoration is far more niche, so we'll do that. And then we have this large-looking elevator with a button that says Ascend.
Not a budge. Better take a look around.
Right, so clearly we need to power this thing using the Susa flowers we found downstairs. Potion of Glorious Vaulting. Drink to triple your jump distance. Interesting. I never know how long I expect these things to last. Whether it's until long rest, or 1 minute, or anything else. But we're going to head over, grab ourselves one of these flowers again. Just doing the long walk round. I think you can actually take this chest with you and put generic items in it, and they lose their heavy carry weight and they become much easier to carry. I think I saw a discussion about something like that. Though I'm not going to be worrying about that kind of cheese. There's the Susa flower. And they have all the magical energy they need for this giant elevator. Begs the question, when is it more efficient to build this elevator than it is to just make stairs? But now this place has power, for sure. That's a lot of tubes I don't remember being there, but could just be me. Now we can head back upstairs. Now we could also try and figure out how to get down there, but I think we'll leave that till after we've done the rest of this dungeon.
I've got a long road ahead. Don't
So,
waste a step.
all together now. Magic. Threadbare book, a supply pack. All the better to long rest with. And you know that we're going to clearly loot as much stuff as we feasibly can out of here. Tongue of Madness.
But that will fit in my pack.
Sublimate of Tongue of Madness.
What's in here?
I don't know why my brain thinks it's sublimate when in this context, but I know it's a sublimate in chemistry, at least the way I've learned to say it in chemistry classes 15 years ago. A sublimate being a solid suspension of particles within a liquid. I think. Been a long time since I took a chemistry class. Timask spores. And sprouting Timask. We've saved against Timask spores, which is always unnerving. This is where we tried to make our jump out the back. So we'll go up again. Now things are looking more decrepit, aren't they? Some gold. A little more gold. What am I even expecting to find up here? A bunch of books and stuff. Handwritten letter. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a bullet? Just because you found it near Myrina's grave... Myrna's grave? Not Myrina. Doesn't mean that it's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A bullet is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots and love and hugs. Amarith. P.S. It always warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrina's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, and even though she'd always sneeze after, she was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. They had a dog. Scroll of Mirror Image. Scroll of Witch Bolt. Scroll of Cloud of Daggers. Reinforcing that you should be looking in every bookcase you ever find in the history of video games. But I guess it makes a bit more sense that a wizard's tower would have magic spell scrolls hidden around the place. Mage's Friend, Arcana 1, Religion +1. I will equip that. I don't think I unequipped anything. No, we haven't got any rings on. So more Arcana for us. A button.
Strange place for a button, especially one that doesn't work.
Not a button. Can I see anything out of this telescope?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
What about Astarion, who has dark vision? I guess dark vision's only up to 30
I never
feet.
cared for spy glasses. Watching things from afar is hardly fun.
In tabletop D&D, spy glasses are incredibly expensive because there's a certain spell that I can't recall that requires... Hello.
You sound under pressure, Brain. Is it the foam? A foul, contemptuous heel?
There is a spell that uses a lens worth like 500 gold pieces as a material spell component, And so the easiest way to get one is to buy like a 750 gold piece telescope and dismantle it. New sounds through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe, the foul, contemptuous heel? I am a friend, I come in peace.
And unbeknownst to none by fools that would intrude. Now steel shall ring, false tongue will speak no more.
Oh, that's gone really well. Really terrible initiative rolls all around. Doesn't show me the initiative rolls, but probably for the best. Gale,
Fools these mortals be.
I think your opening move
Certainly.
Thunderwave on these two, knocking them down to... I mean, if I can get them out into the garden, I would love to. But I want to get both of them. Can I move over any further? Bernard needs 15 to save. They rolled 18. How about you have an 8 instead? 127 full damage. Thank you, Portent. What's our other Portent for the day? 18. Okay, so we just have 3 animated armors left to deal with.
Focus.
One up there. One over there. Where's the third one? There. Okay. Looks like they have more ranged weapon than anything else. So, how do we want to go about this? I think a spiritual weapon to start. And with that, we can concussive smash. 11 damage, a solid start. Then, because we cast a leveled spell as a bonus action, we can just cast a cantrip or take a regular attack action next. And make the save on that one. Astarion, let's go focus fire on one of them. Our spiritual weapon does count as an ally for the purposes of sneak attack, it seems. 17 damage is pretty good.
They won't know what bit them.
And we can take a hide there.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Lucy. We need 18 to hit. Jeez. I'm gonna not do that on a cantrip.
You feel death's cold grip.
Everyone else is up. 18 to hit. They rolled 18. Oh, dice roll 12. Bonus is 6. Total 18. Give me a shield. Oh, damn.
Too much to bear.
And the third one, going after Gale. Alright, critical misses and critical hits in swings and roundabouts. 11 more damage there is very nice. Astarion, could you bonus action offhand attack this guy for 3? You could not. Oh my god.
Stay focused.
3 damage. Good. Okay.
Got to move.
We have a bonus action attack, but we have nothing to spend it on that's useful. Lucy is very injured after that crit that she just took. I'll pop one of those. And then We need to roll really high to firebolt, but I don't want to shatter for one thing.
I'll strike you down.
Mistra Rill
Gale.
with glee.
Alright, we're going to move over, ready for the next attack. Good. Much better. Good. Much better. Okay. Spiritual weapon, just keep moving.
Shall we?
Shadowheart, can you engage this guy? Does that count, I wonder?
Let's turn someone inside out.
For the purposes of this? We just not have line of sight? Or must have? Yeah, I guess we don't have line of sight. So Shadowheart's going to spend her turn to dash. To move up to here. So that Astarian's sneak attack qualifies.
Let's end this.
Those two are
Go
done.
from here.
And then we have the pleasure of trying to deal with this guy. We cannot roll high for toffee.
Dice roll in my favor.
And now I want some toffee. Alright, good start. We've moved everything we can. Great work. Uh, 1 to 10 damage. We have 11 HP. Short of a crit, they won't do anything.
I need to hold on.
Astarian.
Shall we dance?
40%? Is it just the low ground?
On the way.
That I will take Portent on because we're going to do more damage with that.
What should I do?
Shadowheart for 15. Do an inflict wounds. 12.
Another fight.
Damn.
Let's go.
This guy is a pain in my neck. We could keep healing potions. Keep using healing potions. Doesn't seem super efficient. I'm actually going to climb up on the roof, and I should have attacked first, but I'm going to climb up here and just be somebody else's problem.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Such as Gale.
It shall be done.
Gale, do you think we get advantage with Shock and Grasp? Seemed pretty good to me. And we can try and contribute again next turn. They're surely attacking it, ranged attacks at disadvantage when doing so within 5 feet of somebody. That one's down, which means Astarian can help out over here. And we are alive.
Time to press ahead.
Mostly thanks to an MVP Thunderwave. Heavy crossbow. Don't need it. Broken machinery.
That will fit in my pack.
We'll take. We don't need to be sneaking, I don't think. Spiritual weapon will disappear any moment.
One day I'll catch a break. Might be
More
useful.
broken machinery parts, but I think these are the ones that we can turn into other magic tools. Patched parchment. The paper is torn and patched in many places as if it was well used but treasured. On it, a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them, it's all that I can do. I cannot throw them away, I've never been that brave. I was so focused on trying to do the rhythm, I didn't really absorb the content of the poem. Other heavy crossbows. Nothing interesting here. Now we definitely want to go down and find the corpse of the named character we knocked off the cliff. See invisibility, dimension door, stone chill, a lever. I wonder if that opened the basement. I don't think I've ever seen that lever before. Okay, let's descend as low as we can go. Is this basement door open now? I think it is, you know. Normally I've faffed around trying to get down by the edge of this staircase to sneak my way in, as it were, but if I can walk my way in, I'll be just as happy. There is the mangled corpse of Bernard. 100+ fall damage. Just incredible. Survival failed. Light of creation. 1d10 slashing plus 1d6 lightning. Halberd. Chance to stun the wielder unless it is a construct. Well, that seems terrible. Guiding light. The light cantrip. I guess I can equip that because I also don't have much else going on.
That's curious.
Is it the same thing that we found already? I think it is, because Shadowheart failed the check and then I brute forced finding the thing, I think. But basement, hello.
I'll give it a shot.
Metal door. Should probably heal Lucy if I know what's good for me. So obviously I'm not gonna. Staff of Arcane Blessing. 0 to 7 damage. Maestra's Blessing. Bless grants an additional 1d4 to saving throws, weapon attack rolls, and an additional 2d4 to spell attack rolls. Bless, level 1 enchantment spell, main hand only. That's really good, but we are also getting a +2 bonus to all of our saving throws with Corellian's Grace. Shadowheart.
What am I to do?
If you were wielding this instead... I can't even see it in here. Did I not just hand it to you?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Staff of Arcane Blessing.
I'm ready.
If Shadowheart was wielding this, Bless would be incredible. We're currently wielding this thing, which is 1d4 plus 2 bludgeoning with a Searing Smite spell that I will forget to use eternally. This is 1d6 plus 1 versatile, plus the extra magic super mega bless. I don't know if our regular blesses will also get the extra effects. In early access, there was a headband or a necklace that gave magic missile 1d4 psychic damage per dart. But that worked whether it was your own magic missile spell or the magic missile spell given to you by the item. The Sparks Wall. The wearer can't be electrocuted, grants resistance to lightning damage. Interesting. Scroll of Animate Dead. Dehurst's Diary. Crisp cursive fills the pages of the diary, detailing the daily struggles of a cleric of Maestra, studying the magical properties of the Underdark. The last entry dates back about 10 years. To Alturiac, 1481 DR. Who would have thought 3 years ago that I would start a diary? Not a research journal, but a real diary. I guess when every soul is more likely to kill you than converse with you, talking to books starts making sense. And who would have thought 3 years ago that I would be called back to Baldur's Gate to confer with other clerics of Mystra right at the apex of my studies. I have all the pieces, but I have barely started my treatise. No matter, I will take my ring with me to show them a glimpse of the possibilities. I will leave you, my dear book, here, together with the rest of my research, waiting to be finished. I should be back before the next Ches. LDH. So were they here creating magic items as their work? More scrolls for us. Looting with Shadowheart is a terrible plan because she's not going to be the one that wants these scrolls later. But as ever, at some point in the future, I will divvy up scrolls accordingly. Right, from here we can go to the top floor. But we have no need to go to the top floor. We can just ascend once. That will get us to the ground floor where we came in. I think...
My ring lit up. Must have been linked to that button.
Equipped by Lucy, used by the previous owner to access both the Underdark's darkest corners and her own basement. The ring seems to reflect light where there should be none. Oh. This descend button wasn't here previously. I bet if I take this ring off, the go down button disappears. That's super interesting. Well, we're done here, I think. We want to be actually higher than this. And this. I think this is our stop. Assuming none of the things are going to try and kill us again. And I think we can save right here where the day started in a nice turnaround of a lovely 45-minute adventure. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.